I know people are actually struggling right now, like for real struggling with money, how to pay rent, etc. So with this video, I want to really do my best to lay out some real ways that you can make money right now during coronavirus quarantine lockdown. And look, if you don't have income coming in and you need some like that, it's tough to turn on an income stream that quickly. But I'm going to lay out a couple ways because honestly, frankly, there aren't that many ways to just turn something on that fast, but there are some. So I'm going to lay those out. Then I'm going to lay out a bunch of other ones that you may not be able to turn on like immediately, but you definitely can work on them and get them to start to make you some money. And most of them will not cost you anything up front to get started, which is amazing right now because if you're in a struggle for money, well, it's a nice thing to be able to get something started that can make you money without having to spend any money. And then towards the end of this video, I'm going to go through a few things that if you do have a chunk of money, how do you take that chunk and turn it into bigger chunks? I really appreciate if you're new here that you subscribe to this channel, click on notifications so you're notified when I drop new videos, because that's what I started this channel 3 years ago strictly to teach people how to make money online, because that's what I've been doing for the past about 4.5 years now. And I don't mean this in any certain way, but up until now at least, and fingers crossed, knock on wood, it stays this way, I haven't taken that big of a hit really to my incomes. Again, maybe that can change easily, but so far not too much of a change. And so that's the point of this channel. Please subscribe, enable your notifications. There's no anything I'm trying to sell you on the back end of this, so I'm not trying to trick you into a course or give you a little bit of information so that you buy the rest from me. I really work hard to just put out full and complete information in my videos. And I also try not to sensationalize or hyperbolize or put on a bunch of fake energy. So like I really just try and turn on the camera and just explain things, how I've done them, how they've worked for me, in hopes that they're helpful to you so you can make some money online. And the YouTube algorithm is a really big fan of people smashing the like button. So if you wouldn't mind also giving the like button a quick little smash, that would be great. The first one here. Oh, before I actually jump into the first one, save your money right now. Let's start there. Don't be buying ridiculous things. Don't be spending on things you don't need right now. Like really make an effort and be disciplined and save your money right now. So number one, sell your crap that you have sitting around in your home. And I've even done a little bit of this one. Like I said, I haven't really taken a hit to my income streams, but preemptively, why not? If I've got stuff laying around, like I want that gone, and I'll take the cash for that, because who knows if harder times and if my income streams are going to get messed up near future, more long term, like things are just super uncertain right now. So find all the junk, the extra crap, stuff you don't use, haven't used for a while, stuff you don't need. Like the main thing I sold was my TV, and there's a couple reasons I did that. One, I could get a decent, several hundreds of dollars out of that, and also I watch my TV, man, I don't know, honestly maybe like once a month. The rest of the time, if I'm watching something, it's on my phone or my computer. So I just saw it sitting there and I was like, man, if things get worse, if my income gets messed up, I'd rather sell that now, get that money now, and already have that money. So that's just an example. There's all sorts of things lying around in your home, from clothing to electronics to furniture, all sorts of stuff that you probably have in your bedrooms, in your kitchen, in your closets, in your backyard, in your storage, that you can just list for sale on places like eBay, Amazon. I think Depop is one for clothing. There's apps like Letgo, OfferUp, like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. I just threw out a bunch there. Grab the stuff you don't need, you're not using, sell it, get that cash. Number two, do that exact same thing for other people, family members, friends. Like if they're struggling for money, you're struggling for money, they have extra crap, you know how to sell it. Come up with a little deal, 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, whatever it is. where you grab their crap, you sell it for them, and then you split the cash that you guys get from it. Number 3, if you know people that have compromised immune systems, they're high risk, maybe elderly people that really are extra concerned about leaving their home and getting a few supplies that they may need, go to them, reach out to them, and be the one that offers to go and do those things for them, and try and work out a little bit of deal where you get paid a little bit. Number 4, this definitely isn't my favorite one, but I do see people doing it, and it is a way you can get a little bit of change. I don't know if it's gonna be enough change for you to pay like a $1,500 rent if that's what you have, but it is a way that you can get some extra change. So filling out online surveys, and I personally, like I said, I don't know too much about this. I just know that people do it. But if you just do a little bit of research, you can on YouTube and on Google, you'll find where you can make money by filling out surveys online. Number 5, the YouTube trending section, there's been several videos show up in there where people are doing DIY masks. And then I also have seen that on dating apps. I saw a girl that was selling her, she just had pictures of her masks and she was selling her masks, and I messaged her because I thought it was interesting. I was like, how's that going? And she said good. She said she was actually making sales. So just DIY masks and then selling them through social media, through friends, family, stuff like that. Number 6 is to build virtual tours for people that are trying to sell their homes. People are not really, there are plenty of people trying to sell a new home that they just bought, trying to sell a home that they're over leveraged in, they don't have the money to pay for, and it's not really doable where you can have a bunch of people come and walk through your home right now. So virtual tours are the thing more than ever right now when it comes to selling your home, and there's tutorials on that, there's places where you can learn and know how to do that. And so learn how to do a virtual tour, reach out to people that are selling their homes and ask if you could build a virtual tour of their home for them. Number 7, this one's a little bit more, maybe it can come across kind of needy. If you just do a GoFundMe campaign and through your social media and your personal networks, you kind of just ask people for money. Now I'd say try and tack something on there where they get something in return. Like maybe you can find something you can offer them in return for them donating money to you. But that is a way that you can collect and get money if people are willing to give it to you, is through a GoFundMe campaign. Number 8 is to sell your skills on websites like Upwork and Fiverr. Those are freelance websites. I've personally used Upwork for several years. I haven't used Fiverr that much, but people definitely use it all the time. And one thing you might want to do is consider, like, at your job, the job you are waiting to go back to, or the job you lost, what were you getting paid for there? And then go to Fiverr and Upwork and see if you can build a profile around those skills and see if people need those skills. If you have other skills outside of the job you had or are waiting to go back to, go on Upwork, go on Fiverr, and try and put those skills up there for sale. And it's a whole variety of different categories of skills that are on these freelance platforms. Copywriting, coding, building websites, I don't know, there's just a ton. Those are just some that come to my head. Number 9 is to translate for people. And there's all different ways and places you can do this. Just start running some Google searches, YouTube searches on how to make money translating for people, stuff like that. And you'll find a lot of information there. But if you know multiple languages and you're skilled enough to translate between the two, find people that need that help and offer your services. And I'll just quickly plug right here that now's probably not the best time to charge the max that you can for the services that you're offering. Now's more of a time to be extra reasonable about what you're charging, and that will help you land some business. Number 10 is to do consulting, coaching, mentoring, tutoring, whatever word you want to give it. This can be one-on-one with people, or this can be, one thing I've seen a lot of people doing recently is Zoom calls, where you can have, as many people as you want in a Zoom call, and basically just hold a class where you teach and help people around whatever topic, expertise, skill set that is relevant to you and that you can help people with. Now, you don't have to be the absolute most expert in whatever it is, because like it's a ladder, right? People start here and need to get to the next level and the next level. So wherever you're at, you just need to help people that are a little bit underneath you get to that level. So think of it that way. Number 11 is to build an online course. Again, this is going to boil down to what you can teach on, what you can talk about, what you have a little bit of expertise in. But if you go at 2 places you can go are Teachable and Udemy. Udemy.com is a good place that you can go to list a course. People browse there looking for all sorts of courses. If you just look through those categories, you can get a really good idea, a really good feel of all the different types of courses that are on there, all the different topics that people are searching for and looking for courses on, and then you can just find one of those that works for you and build a course there for that topic. Another place you can go is teachable.com. This is more like you build the course and then you promote it. People aren't necessarily going to go search for certain courses like they do on Udemy. But if you build a teachable course and then promote it, social media, paid advertising, etc., then that can be a really good thing as well. People make tons of money selling courses, and more than ever right now, people are stuck at home. That's where they're doing their learning. It's already been moving much more online for years, but right now everything has to be online, right? So teaching courses is a really smart move. Just go find what your topic, what your niche is that you can lend some expertise on. Number 12 is to write an ebook. You can write an ebook based off of, we've been talking about whatever your skills are, whatever expertise you have to offer, but it doesn't necessarily have to be educational. Maybe you can just write an ebook that's fun, silly, entertaining. Number 13 is to launch a product on Kickstarter.com. It's free. You don't have to pay anything to launch a product or to launch a campaign. You just do need a product that is unique and innovative that you can launch on there. This one's a great example right here. It probably cost them a little bit of money to create this product, get a prototype of it, but then they were able to launch the campaign completely for free, and look how much money that they've raised. I personally have launched many products on Kickstarter.com. It absolutely can work, and I've got playlists and a bunch of videos on Kickstarter, how to launch products on there, so make sure and check those out if you're interested in that. Number 14 is to start a YouTube channel. Now, I typically like to teach and preach that YouTube takes years. It takes a long time to grow. It takes a while to get to the point where you're actually making some money from it. However, it is possible to make money more quickly than that, especially if you're able to create a video that gets ranked in search and then you've baked some affiliate marketing into it. You could get that video ranked within days, a week, and if people are clicking on your affiliate link and buying that product, then you're already earning commissions. And what affiliate marketing is you just take a product that already exists out there, or a company, and you promote them through a unique link that's unique only to you. And that link tracks when people click it and buy, that sale came through you, and so you get a commission from that sale. And so if you can find a topic that you can rank a video for, and you have an affiliate link there and people are finding it through search and clicking that link and buying, well, you're making money already. And if you want some videos on how to rank video in search, check out my YouTube growth and monetization playlist. I've got several videos talking about that. That's 100% how I've grown this channel, is just through getting my videos to rank in search. And then obviously there's YouTube monetization, where you make money off of letting YouTube run ads on your videos. For that, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. So that might take a little bit more to build up to, but the affiliate marketing strategy that I just laid out, ranking videos in search, that can potentially be quicker than monetizing your channel through Google AdSense. And real quick, another tip for if you're trying to do the YouTube channel thing, upload to TikTok. Download TikTok, upload videos, and have your YouTube link there. So if you get videos to pop off on TikTok, there's a really good chance that some of that traffic will be driven to your YouTube channel. Number 15 is to start a podcast. So with all this downtime, how easy is it just to talk and record yourself? You can do it just on your iPhone. By the way, that's another thing I should mention is you don't need, for a YouTube channel, for a podcast, you don't need a bunch of fancy equipment. My YouTube videos, I just film on my iPhone, like literally just on my iPhone right now. And then another cool thing you can do with podcasts is if you record the audio and the video, then you can upload those videos to YouTube as a YouTube channel. And again, TikTok, you can use TikTok to help try and grow your podcast. Number 16, I personally believe there's a lot of opportunity here with this one. I know I've had people reach out to me for help with this, but a lot, sadly, of physical location businesses have closed down. A lot of them will likely never open up again because how hard of a hit that they've had to take from this lockdown situation. So what they need to do is move their business online. So what you can do is help them do exactly that. If it's a physical location that sells product, help them build an online Shopify store, help them run ads to that store so they have an online business now where they're advertising online and people are buying their product online. Another example, I gave this in an earlier video, but a guy reached out to me who ran a local gym, had to close that down, and he built a YouTube channel, and he took the workouts that he was teaching in his gym and started uploading them to YouTube, and he's actually been growing, and he reached out to me to help him run some Google ads to help grow his channel even faster. A great pivot right there. And that's something that really every physical business should be looking at. And I'm pretty sure every physical business, they might have to make slight pivots, but can move their business from physical to online. And that kind of leads into number 17 here, which is to run online advertising for people, create content for people, grow social media accounts for people, because more than ever, people are now having to turn to online for ways to make money. And so if you can help them run ads, if you can help them grow their business, their social media accounts, then that's going to work out really well. Number 18 is to drop ship products. There's a bunch of information, some good, some bad, but the information that you need is out there as far as how to build a drop shipping store. And that just means you're basically going to build a Shopify website, put products on it. You've got to drive traffic there, whether that's through influencer marketing or running paid ads. And then when people buy your product, the supplier, the manufacturer of the product, ships it to the customer for you. So you never have to purchase inventory up front. You don't have to house any inventory. You just have to build the website, put the products on there, and run the advertising to get people to your website so that they then buy your product. These last few here are ones that you will need a chunk of money to get started, but if you do have a chunk of money, I think these are really smart ones to be looking into and to do right now. Number 19 is to start a sanitation business. Any places that are still open are sanitizing a lot, and I've heard of even companies for small spaces getting paid like $10K, $15K to go in there and sanitize. So if you can figure out like what you actually need equipment wise, all that sort of stuff, like how to actually sanitize these places, then I think that's a great one right now, is to just go to places that are still open, that need sanitizing, and offer those services to them. Number 20 is to buy stocks. Now, I'm not saying buy some stocks right now, sell them next week. I would recommend make this a long-term play. But now is a great time to buy stocks if you're buying the right stocks. And I'm not going to get into which stocks you should buy. That's for you to figure out. But everything's super low right now. Very inexpensive to buy stocks. So go buy stocks, ones that will come back up over the next months and over the next years, and just hang on to that. And then you'll be able to sell those stocks for much more than you bought them right now. In other words, stocks are heavily discounted, so if you buy the right ones, you'll be able to make a lot off of them in the future. Number 21 is to loan out money. There's a lot of people that need money right now. If you've got an extra chunk, loan it out to them with interest. And so when things recover, when they're able to recover, you can start to make that money back, plus extra for having loaned them that money. Number 22 is to start an Amazon business, selling products on Amazon. Amazon's not going anywhere. Amazon's growing stronger and getting bigger through all of this. If you think about it, all the places that are closing, Amazon is grabbing all of that and still delivering. Now, I personally have an Amazon business. I've been selling on Amazon for a few years. My Amazon business so far hasn't really taken a hit. Right when the whole quarantine thing happened, Amazon made some changes, and there was like a week, 2 weeks there where I saw my sales plummet. But then, I don't know exactly what happened, but then they kind of came back to normal. Other people have plummeted and stuck there. Other people have just seen their business boom. It really just depends on what the product is right now. But Amazon's not going anywhere. There's still plenty of opportunity right this second on Amazon. And then as things recover, like more and more, Amazon will be there selling and delivering products to people. Now I've got multiple playlists on how to sell on Amazon, how to do research to find products to sell on Amazon. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. Like I said, you do need a little bit of money to get started because you'll have to buy some inventory. But that can be as little as a few $100s potentially. If you have $1 to $3 or $4 grand, then that's going to be extremely comfortable for you to start selling on Amazon.